Hi folks, this is Vivek from ExamVictor, and in this lesson I'd like to look at a topic of data interpretation, the DI section, called line charts. Line charts is another common type of data presentation, and we'll go over some example in this video and the remaining videos in this section. So right here, this is what a line chart looks like. This is also a CLAT question. If I remember right, I think this is a CLAT 2004 question. Could be 2003 also, actually, I'm not very sure. Anyway, so it's a CLAT question, and the beauty of this question is the data points are not given to us. So this is actually a hint that this is an easier question. This is not one of the questions that would require a lot of calculations, averages to be removed, percentages, ratios. This is not that. If you look at the individual data points for each year, this question is actually, this graph is giving us the mid-year prices of essential commodities. The commodities are rice, dal, edible oil, eggs, chilies and onions. So this is the price variation of these commodities from the year 96 to the year 2002. So I think that makes it a CAT 2003 question, not a 2004. Anyway, so for these years, these are the prices, and although you know approximately how much it is, you can see that if you ask me a question, what was the price of egg in 1998, I don't know. Maybe it's 23, 24, but I don't know the exact price. And that is really the hint to us that this question is not a calculation intensive question, it is more of an observation question, right? There is no calculation to be done here. Right, so question 1. During 96 to 2002, the number of commodities that exhibited a net overall increase and a net overall decrease. What are they asking us? They're asking us a very simple thing. All we have to do is look at the year 96, look at the year 2002, ignore the rest. For 96, for each of these commodities, we just have to see, was the last point higher than the first point or lower? It's literally as simple as that. So let's go from top to bottom. Let's look at rice. Rice is these black diamonds, right? It's down here. So rice started in 96 slightly more than 10, ended in 2002 even more than that. So it's higher than what it was in 96. So let me make two columns. Let me make a column for increase. Let me make a column for decrease. So rice, I'm going to put it in the increase column. Then next is dal. Dal is these hollow squares. Hollow squares are here, right? The first one is looks like a diamond, but that's also a hollow square. So dal started off well above 30 and ended off just above 30. So dal is a decrease. Next is edible oil. Edible oil are these black triangles. So that started off here almost 70 and that ended at 60. What looks like 60. See, I don't know the exact numbers, but I'm just trying to approximate what it looks like. So it started off almost 70, reached 60. So this is also a decrease. Right. So now the fourth one is eggs. Eggs is crosses. Eggs started off just above 20 and ended up close to 30. Right? You can see it started from just above 20 here and it's ending at a higher value than it is starting, clearly. So eggs is in the increase column. Okay, then we have chilies. Chilies are these stars, right? So the star started off just below 50 and it came down to above 50. Below 50 started, above 50 ended. This is also an increase. So right now we're at 3 and 2. Okay, so we have totally only 6 commodities. So 3 and 2, it cannot be this. It cannot be this. It could be 3 and 3 or it could be 4 and 2. We still have to go till the last one, right? We've eliminated 2 choices, but to get the right answer, we still have to see what is onion. So onion are these dots. Onion started off below 10. And if you follow through, they reach 20. So onion is an increase. So it's 4 and 2. The answer is C. This is it. Okay. Question 2 is also basically a graph shape question. Question 2 is asking the number of commodities that experienced a price decline for 2 or more consecutive years. So what it's asking is for which of these lines did the graph decline, like reduce or go down for at least 2 years, 2 or more consecutive. So at least 2. So the options are 2, 3, 4 and 5. We just have to go down and just keep counting how many of them declined and then pick the right one. let's go from the top, right? From this time, let's just start from the top. Look at the triangles. The triangles have not declined for 2 or more years, so not declined. How about the stars? The stars, here is the decline that I'm talking about, right? For 98, 99 and 2000, the prices have declined for at least 2 years, right? So it was 2 or more, so at least 2. So now we have 1. Let's look at these squares. Again, the same period. You can see that the squares have also declined, so that's 2. Then look at the crosses. Crosses, the decline is here towards the end. It's a very slight decline, but you can make out that it's a decline. 2000, 2001 and 2002, there is a decline. So 3. Then let's look at the diamonds. So diamonds, the decline is here, right? So it's from 99, 2000, 2001, there is a decline. And then finally, let's look at the circles or the dots. So the dots are having 1, 2, 3, no real continuous decline at first glance, but if you look at this period, if you look at 97, 98 and 99, then you can see that it is a decline. It's what would count as a decline. It's not very clear to the eye from this graph, but in 97 the value and 98 the value, the 98 value is slightly lower than the 97 value. Right, so this is a graph shape question and we just found the 5th one, so the answer is D. 5 of these commodities do decline, so that the answer is D. Right, 3rd question based on the same graph. Now they're asking, for which commodities did a price increase immediately follow a price decline only once in this period? So quite a few things. A price increase immediately following a price decline. A price decline looks like this. A price increase looks like this. So basically what they're asking is a U shape, right? A U shape in the graph, U shape. And they want it to happen only once. This once part is important. So they're asking, for which of these commodities was there a U shape only once in the graph? Very simple question now. Again, let's go from the top. Let's look at the triangles. This is a U shape, right? This is a U shape, but there is also one more here. So the triangle is not valid. We want a graph that has a U shape only once. So same thing for the stars. There are 2 U shapes. So stars also doesn't work for us. The squares, again there are 2 U shapes. You see there's one here, but there's also this U shape. It's almost not a U shape, but you can just about call it one because this price is slightly higher than this price. So there are 2, and again that doesn't work for us. So we have now done the first 3. We've done the triangles, we've done the stars, we've done the squares. Now let's look at the crosses. The crosses have only one U shape, right? The U shape that I'm referring to is here. It's from 97, 98, 99 and 2000. This is one. After that there is a decline. Before that there was a slight increase from 96 to 97. But a U shape, that what we are looking for, there's only one of that. So the cross is our first candidate. Second, let's look for the second candidate, see if the diamonds help us. So diamonds have one U here from 96 to 99, but then they have another U from 99 to 2002, right? Both are very gradual, very gradual, but you can make out that there is a U there. So diamonds also do not work for us. Guys, the commodities are here, but I'm not referring to them by the names. I'm just referring to them as the shapes because it doesn't really matter what they are called. Alright. And then finally, now these circles. Here you see that it started from here, increased, so you have an inverted U, and that is fine. The U that we want is here. So this is also U shape, and there is only one of these. Inverted U is fine. We don't care about inverted U's. Our job is to look for only the normal U's. So there is only one of that, and totally there are 2 in this whole graph that have just one U. So the answer for us is 2. The 2 that we are looking at, one is the circles, is the onions, and the other one is the eggs, right? The crosses. So eggs and onions is the right answer. So guys, this was a simple introduction to the line charts. We'll look at some other examples in this section. This is Vivek from ExamVictor. Thanks for watching.